Hey everybody, it's Coffee with Mick. Frank and honest discussion about whatever I want to talk about in the morning. Recently, I had to say goodbye to something that has been a part of my life for a while now. I tried to make it work. I tried to believe the problems weren't as big as they were. But I couldn't ignore the fact that they just weren't, that it just wasn't supporting me anymore. I'm of course talking about my old chair. I had to throw that thing to the goddamn curb. Ugh. Like it was just absolutely unfixable. The seat part of it was all squishy and weird from the spring inside of it, and also some of the spring was leaking through the leather, so I had to put a cushion over it in order to sit on it properly, like without being stabbed by a chair. That's how you want to die. Death by chair stabbing. Yeah, the Alabama chair stabber. And that just makes me think of somebody who tries to stab someone with a chair and succeeds somehow. How did he stab a man with a chair, Charles?
I don't know, Mr. Tumnus, but I will figure it out.
Improv. Yeah. And then, I got my new chair for cheap on Facebook Marketplace. Nice guy. Let me bumped it down from $10 from the original price. Good. Arms needed screwing in a little bit, but workable. Yeah. There's a limit to how much we human beings can stick with a terrible thing for a while. Like, either an actual terrible thing or just a terrible situation, Now, like, sometimes you can actually make it work. Sometimes it's not as bad as it looks. Like, my clothes washer, the button thingy wouldn't turn. And so we had to, like, for a while we thought, thought we needed to use just these confusing pliers just to turn it, and it was impossible. Then I realized Phillips head screwdriver works just as fine. Well, not like it's a different kind of Phillips head screwdriver. I'm not sure what to call it. And we could turn the button fine and use it like it works fine. Yeah. It's still really easy to overload or unbalance. I don't understand how it works. Like sometimes I'll make a load that's lighter than some other loads, and what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Dryer's fine as long as the stove top dealy what's it is cleared up. Yeah, you know. Remember we got like a new oven or something like I think 2 years ago around this house. And normally when you want to get rid of your old one, you gotta pay for a service. But like when we got here, like the guys like just took it off our hands for free. And I'm 90% sure that that's because our oven was actually fixable and they just wanted an easily fixable oven to hawk. You know what I mean? So, maybe we gave up on that one too soon. And that's another thing to think about. Sometimes it's easy to give up on things too soon. But it is important to know when to call it quits. Such as when you have a chair that is stabbing you in the ass. Know your limits, know what's right for you, and know when something doesn't work anymore. I hope you take that to heart, and I hope you have a morning.